It's all frequency. It's all vibration. It's all information. It's all consciousness. It's all thought.
We hear it everywhere, that everything is energy. But have you ever actually experienced it? Not read it, not heard it, but actually experienced it yourself? Because if you haven't, that may just sound like another beautiful sentence or another spiritual quote. But what if you could test it yourself? In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you how. Hi, I'm Garima. With a background in chemistry, I don't blindly believe in ideas. I test them. And for the past 5 years, I am studying and trying to understand energy. I read books on energy, consciousness, human emotions and behavior. I watched several podcasts, and I even spent lakhs of rupees on programs to understand this stuff. I understood things, but nothing in my life really changed. I was still reacting the same way, still feeling anxious, and I was still feeling stuck. And that really frustrated me because all this knowledge I was consuming was not giving me any results. It was not taking me anywhere. Until recently, when my husband and I attended a 10-day Vipassana course in Sikkim. No phone, no talking, no distractions, and not even eye contact. My husband was sitting there in the same hall, and we got married very recently. So many times I had this urge to talk to him, to look at him, and just share how am I feeling, how frustrating this is. But I simply couldn't. We were both on our inner journeys. So I just had to sit there and just observe, silence, more than 10 hours of meditation every single day. But during those 10 days, something unexpected happened. Vipassana is one of the oldest meditation techniques in the world. Over 2500 years ago, Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment through this very technique. But Vipassana doesn't ask you to believe anything. It simply asks you to observe. For the first few days, you simply observe your breath. Breath in, breath out. That's it. Sounds simple, right? It is not. It is anything but simple. Your mind resists. There are so many thoughts. Your body hurts. Sitting still in the same crossed leg positions for hours feels like completely impossible. Every part of your body wants to get up. Some people even give up and leave. But if you stay, something begins to change. By the 4th day, your awareness becomes sharper. You start feeling sensations. You start noticing movements in your body, even very subtle ones, like pulsations, tingling, movement. You just become more and more aware of it. And then during one meditation session on the 9th day, something happened that's hard to explain in words. During that session, I noticed my body stopped feeling solid. It felt like my body had dissolved and there were just sensations. There were just vibrations, like waves arising throughout my body. It was constant motion, and it's a bit hard to explain how I really felt in that moment, but there something clicked. Like all my life, being a chemistry student and being involved in this stuff for years, I had just read it. Everything is energy. We are made up of atoms, and atoms are nothing but 99.99999% energy or information. But reading that stuff and actually feeling it, like sitting there and feeling, yes, your body, you are made up of energy. There are just vibrations, nothing else. It felt completely different. It felt something else. And there I realized something important. Before this, energy was just an idea to me, something I wanted to believe but never truly did at the subconscious level. And manifestation was like a magical concept, like maybe it will happen, maybe it won't. I was just wishing or hoping things to happen, but that was not really happening. But after that experience, I understood something deeply. Reality is not as rigid as it appears. Everything is constantly moving. Everything is changing. And not as a spiritual slogan, This is something you can observe it yourself. So after that, I learned to let go. I stopped feeling the need to chase everything so desperately. And I learned to let go, not from helplessness, but from a place of understanding. For the past 5 years, I tried to understand energy with my mind. But in those 10 days of silence, I experienced it. And that changed everything. Not because somebody told me something, somebody told me to do this or do that, to feel this or feel that, but because I saw it for myself. So you also don't believe me. Test it for yourself. Because spirituality is something to be experienced, not just talked about. If you would like to know more about where I did my Vipassana course, what the whole experience was like, and whether you should do it with your partner or not, then let me know in the comments. I will make a detailed video on it. Also, I would love to know what is that something that you have known for years, but only recently truly understood at the deeper level. And if you want to have your first Vipassana experience, then I have added the link in the description. Check it out. If this content resonated with you, consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.